Yeah. So here we looked at. So ultimately, I think we're gonna have to say this is the last piece. Ultimately, we're gonna have to say who we thought won the fight and why. Over to you, John Daly. Talking about this fight.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna upset you. I'm gonna give it to Leonard.
That's not upsetting to me because unfortunately, I gave it to Leonard too with the flashiness.
Well, yeah. I two things. When it's that close and you've got to pick between it, it's the IQ that he's showing.
Yeah.
Even things like doing the bolo punches and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
It makes you look like you're in control.
Yes, it does.
Whereas Marvin's going about his business in a work-like manner, in a very effective manner.
Yeah. Nice. Right.
He's things like hitting someone in the clinch and the short rib.
Yeah. Often not scored.
Well, the thing is, what you're doing with that is putting money in the bank to slow someone down.
Yeah.
Now, if it doesn't really slow him down, you haven't put anything in the bank, have you?
Well, yeah. And certainly.
So it's a good tactic for a mover, but then you've got to give Leonard the credit to actually carry on going.
Yeah.
And moving and ducking and jiving and selling the fact that he's winning.
Yes, he
so
went.
That's my argument for him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, damn, not an exchange. Let's rewind that. Let's bring that back. So as we see, Leonard holding there. Both fighters got tired. Both fighters got dog tired. But Leonard towards the end, understandably. But Leonard, the snake, just got those snaky ways, got those snaky, sneaky punches. Marvin Hagler, more workman-like. When you the workman versus the showman, which is what it was, the workman versus the showman, but it's the showman who was very accurate, and he had a lot of heart too. Like Muhammad Ali said, never seen that quote before. He did have a lot of heart, but guess who else had a lot of heart? Marvin Hagler, but with the faster hands, with the flashy bursts, even though those punches missed, still looks good. And so even though it could have been scored for Marvin Hagler, oh damn, tripped over his feet there, that don't look good, but it's still scoring there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss with that one.
Do you think that's because he's trying to shift when he's tired? It looks like he's shifting stances there.
Yeah.
So he's going to look clumsy once.
Yeah. And also reaching. He was reaching. So
yeah, because I mean, if you look at Leonard at this stage, Leonard's started to get clumsy by his standards.
Yes, he is.
But because he's got the reach, he's not shifting, i.e., changing stances.
Yeah.
It's not as obvious that he looks clumsy.
Yeah. To me, it's an equal fight. It was an equal fight, but because of Leonard's flashy outbursts, it's understandable. Boom! Look at that left hook there. That's a beautiful left hook from.
But you've got to give credit for the ring IQ to do that as well.
Yes, totally. But I think Flash, ultimately for me, Flash won this fight, and the flashy one was Leonard. I think Flash won the fight. Well, it pains me to say that. What round is this? It's the 12th and final round. And so grieves me to say it. Well, I have to be honest. I thought that Flash won the fight, and that came from not unexpectedly. Those flashy outbursts came from Leonard, although it's a very even fight, but Flash edged it. Flash may have edged it.
I'll tell you one thing, Rafi.
Yeah.
If it had been a 15-round fight, it would have been interesting.
That would have been very damn interesting.
Because the thing is, Marvin really needed to knock him out.
Yeah.
And he's put all that work in on the short rib. But if he had another 3 rounds, could he have done it?
Could have paid. But we will never know. It was 12. It was a 12-rounder. Flash won it. Flash won the fight. Like just there on to 3. Boom, boom, boom. Did they land significantly? Not particularly, but it was Flash.
They were hitting the arms, but your attention's drawn to the speed, isn't it?
Speed, the Flash. Flash won the fight. That's why Flash.
And the way he's dodging his face, he looks unconcerned because he's got the reach. He's not in a guard.
Yeah,
it makes him look even more in control.
The fight for Sugar Ray.
But the other thing, I think also because Marvin's in a bit more of a crouch, he's been more defensively responsible.
Yeah,
he looks like it's bothering him.
Yeah,
just in his normal fighting stance.
That's his normal fighting stance. Sugar Ray Leonard, master technician and tactician. I'm gonna have to give it to Sugar Ray Leonard, even though my favorite fighter of the two was Marvin Hagler. But I was a fan of both of them. Let's be honest.
But if you want entertainment, for me, Hagler Hearns is the entertaining fight.
Yeah, well, that's got to be one of the best fights of all time. Probably one of the best fights of all time.
It's my favourite to just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
I like demolition jobs, so I like watching.
Hell yeah!
George take out all the opponents.
Yeah, hell yeah!
But you couldn't really call Big George poetry, could you?
No. I like the poetry and the demolition, and that was Hagler Hearns. Poetry and demolition. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's come out of that. Let's drop that down. I don't know. It seems like we've come such a long way. It seems kind of silly not to see the finale. It's only 34 seconds to go. Yeah, look at that. Look at the flash. Look at the flash. Boom. Look at that flash. Tired. Of course he's tired. Of course
even though he's going backwards, because he's bouncing nicely on his feet,
yeah.
It looks like he's doing something.
Master technician.
I think also the fact that you'd already had Muhammad Ali, because these sort of things used to get criticised when Ali started doing them in Cassius Clay.
Yes.
But after, in the post-Ali era, looking like your Ali.
Oh, my God. OMG.
That's why I was talking about a 15-round fight.
Look at that.
He clung on. He really clings on. But you've got to give him credit for his chin because he's a welterweight.
Yeah.
And Marvin was a mean puncher at middleweight.
Look at that. Jeez. It's coming. It's a left hook. It's a left hook. It's coming when he gets on the ropes. Look at this. Jeez.
Yeah, clean.
Woo. Coming again. It's coming again. And when he gets back on the ropes. Boom. OMG. And give respect and credit where respect is due, because that was a heavy shot he just took at Marvin. Sugar Ray Leonard just ate. Jeez. You know what? I'm going to give him both credit. Credit's due. Give him credit where it's due. Even the snake versus the mongoose, the snake one. Okay, fair enough. Credit where credit is due. I'm going to get over it now because this. I think this is watching this again has been cathartic.
Have you had enough time to forgive him now?
I'm beginning to forgive him. I think
you're not fully there yet.
No. There'll never be full forgiveness. Full forgiveness will never be.
23 years on. 23 years on.
And I'm still carrying the grudge like yesterday. Still carrying the grudge.
Well, I'm going to have to be careful around you sometimes, Raf, because I'm not a particular fan of Muhammad Ali.
I know that, but you disclosed that earlier on, so I can forgive you.
The thing is, I'm a fan of the man, but not the boxer.
Well, I respect people who said that. Who else said that recently? Who else said the same thing recently? It's a boxer. I don't know. It's a boxer that I like. And he said he's not a fan of Muhammad Ali. I said, how could you? Oh, yeah, he was Nigel Benn. He said he wasn't a particular fan of Muhammad Ali's style, but I understand that because he couldn't conceive. Ben couldn't, as much as I love Ben, Ben could not conceive of moving like Muhammad Ali. Ben always looked like he had 2 left feet, to be honest.
Well,
you always look like you had.
I'm not a Nigel Ben fan as a boxer anyway. I'm much more a Eubank fan.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. There was a big. Are you Ben or Eubank? Ben or Eubank?